Welcome to How To TV. Today we will be changing the upper radiator hose on a 2001 Dodge Durango 4.7 liter. Alright, first step, always disconnect the negative battery cable. But in my scenario, well, I don't like resetting my stereo and I'm not sticking my hands down there, so we should be alright. First thing you do is make sure the engine's cool. You need to remove the radiator cap. Fluid is going to go everywhere, so just a heads up. Recommend you get a drip pan or something to catch the coolant that's going to be coming out. So let me grab that, place it under the vehicle, and we'll continue. Alright, as you can see, I placed the drip pan underneath the vehicle, directly below where we'll be working on. Not quite, got to move it a little. Alright, there we are. Now, next step is to remove these two clamps. Now, a hose clamp removal tool is the best bet, but if you're someone that isn't a mechanic, chances are likely you only have, vice grips, pipe wrench, stuff like that, pair of regular pliers. So it might take a little bit to get them off, but get those off and we'll go from there. Alright, I've moved the clamps down off both housings. Well, this one doesn't really move, so I'm just going to keep the vice grip on there so that it stays loose, and I'm going to just pull that off. You also need to remove the overflow hose. And the overflow hose just pulls right off. Well, mine was broken, as you can see right there on the plastic. So I was able to take it off in two parts. Normally it would come out as one piece. Got the open block entry, radiator entry down there. Once you get it off, remove the clamps off the hoses. You're going to reuse those on the new one. Alright, I have reconnected the new hose. You can see it fits in there nice and neat. Reattach the hose clamps to both ends. As for the overflow, get that around here. I probably shouldn't have ran it underneath this hose before I reattached it. Just get that down underneath there. Overall coolant loss, I'd say less than a quart or so. It wasn't too bad. Rehook that up, top it off, and put the cap back on. There it is. Let's start it up and see what happens. Sounds like a champ. Alright. It's kind of hard to tell if there's going to be any dripping. There was a little coolant loss, so kind of have to let it dry up a little bit. The biggest test is going to be letting it regain pressure. And going from there. So, from here forward, we're going to let it heat up. I'm going to take it for a test drive, and we'll see what happens when it's all said and done. Alright, we're currently on the test drive still. It's at temp. You can see it through my dirty plastic cover. We're going to cruise this around a little bit. Get back to the house, check for any leakage. We'll wrap this up. Alright, we're back. About a half-hour test drive. I don't know if you can see it, but we're still running a good temp. Go ahead and walk around. Check for any immediate leaks. So far, so good. With the engine running, see if we got any pressure. Cap's hot. Hose is relatively stiff. Looks like we got ourselves a new upper radiator hose. And that's how to change an upper radiator hose on an 01 Dodge Durango.